Hi everyone, welcome. This is going to be the giveaway for the Thanksgiving coloring book by Manera. She is providing a PDF. So I'm going to do a color along out of this and I will put it up, and then if everyone who is interested in winning the PDF would comment down below, I will give you a number. I was originally going to pick the winner on the 1st, but I'm a little bit behind getting things filmed. Halloween had a few more things going on than I anticipated. So I am going to give it till the 3rd, and that'll give me time to get her other book and get stuff settled, situated, and my completed pages up. So everyone who comments till the 3rd will get a number, and then I will post the winning number and contact the winner. So I am going to tackle this page with the Crayola signatures. Now I know some people don't love these pencils, but for budget pencils, I really do appreciate how well they do, especially on some of these Amazon paper books. And I am going to probably, most likely, tackle the background with some Royal Langnickel Artist Pastels. And I got these at Ross's for $3.99. So we're going budget style on this page. It's super cute, and I am excited to get started. So I'm going to turn just a little and hopefully still be on screen. And I think I will start with the cupcake. I'm going to color these as candy corns. These are going to be red. These are going to be yellow and green. So I'm just trying to make sure I have my coordinated colors kind of pulled in everywhere together. Actually, I might, I don't know what color I want to do the letters yet. So yes, I'm going to start with my little cupcake right here. So I know I'm going to want my turkey to have an orange beak. I really love these pens. I wish they came in a bigger set with more colors because I would buy them. I do prefer these over Castle Arts, other than the fact of color range. That is the only downfall I have with these pencils. I can get them to blend and everything perfectly. They just a little short on colors. So I did do a flip on this book and tried to get an assessment of how many people were going to be interested. And I only got a couple comments, so I'm going to go ahead and do the pre-recorded video. And I was trying to peek real quick at one thing, possibly. That's really noisy, sorry. I cannot remember what color candy corns. White, orange, yellow. So white, orange, yellow. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. White, orange. Just fill these in with this orange as well. I have it out and I know which one I like. The leaves are going to be really fun to do in these pencils. I tried to pick a simpler page so that I could color the whole thing on camera, but if we don't get that far, I will post my completed page. So I am doing another contest for Manera's Puppies and Dogs book, which I really like because it features my pets in it. It's got my dogs in it. So that'll be super fun. She's giving away a PDF of that book as well. So big shout out to Manera for supporting us little guys. Trying to grow in the world. Also, questions, comments, anything you would like to see would be awesome. Helps create content. Things like that. Alright, so now we're going to put in, pardon the noise. I'm not rocking the camera too bad here. And I will go back over this. I know it's looking a little rough right this second. And the yellow is on the bottom, but I have a plan. I have a plan. Been doing a lot of pencil coloring lately. getting a little speedier at it. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Okay, gonna pull in this really bright yellow. You might have to touch it up a little with just a dot of orange. Okay. And I'm just kind of smoothing out the lines. I really want that nice, smooth look. I like no lines in my coloring. Oh, and we're about to have a cat that is about to stomp through here. She knows that I have something on my desk that she wants, but she's not allowed to have. She's chasing popcorn across my desk. So I pardon that interruption. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I can't guarantee she won't be back. She's a little bit of a pesky girl. And my house is all sleeping, so I'm like the only one awake she has to torture right now. Okay. I'm just kind of working on that blend. And you can hit it with mineral spirits if you like. These pencils do work great with that too. Never had a problem. I really like to use these pencils in like combination with like Prismacolors and things you don't like, big backgrounds and things you don't want to use your regular expensive pencils on. They work great for that. Okay, so I think, I think I'm going to just lightly base my turkey with this brown. I don't want too much brown on my cupcake because I want it to stay bright and vibrant. And then I think I'm going to do this slightly tinted. I didn't actually plan this out. Like I just kind of picked a page. I was like, yep, this is the one that's calling to me. These pencils are great on this paper, so I'm going to use these. That was about all I planned. I know this looks a little silly, but trust the process. This is where I wish they had a little bit more colors, because I could almost use a different brown in here. We will make it work. So just kind of touching up the edges. We're going to have a shadow here where our lump of frosting is sitting. Try to keep that fuzzy edge so everything blends. With the cheaper pencils, that is like the most important thing. I know like a lot of people are not interested in these pencils, and it's a big part of it. You keep that fuzzy edge in a light hand and you can get them to blend. It does require a little bit of patience, so if patience aren't your thing, it might not be the way to go, but they are a little harder, which works great for me, so I'm not snapping my pencil all the time. Okay, and then this isn't going to go everywhere because I don't want my cupcake to look burnt. We are just going to put in a light shadow. And I am not telling you the colors of these pencils as I go, which I probably should have. Okay, just putting in like that. Man, and that snapped and drew everywhere. It's alright, we got an eraser. Alright, so I'm going to grab my eraser. I have my tiny tip on because I was working in another book with lots of small details for Halloween, which I also haven't got finished. Behind on everything. Just when you think you're all caught up, you realize how far behind you are. Alright, liking that so far. I'm not going to blend it just yet, just in case I need to add a little more color to it along the line. So I think I'm going to do Happy Thanksgiving in red. So I'm going to stick with an orange-yellow theme on here. However, I'm going to put a little red on this. And I'm going to put a little red. The orange will blend over that and you won't see the red, is my planning. Okay, we're going to pull in this darkest orange. Still sticking with that light hand. We're going to go a little heavier right here, just for shadow. Then we're going to pull in that next color, orange. I do not know the price of these pencils, but I do know I bought mine at Target on like a 2 buy one get one half off or some kind of sale. I bought them with the markers. And it was like around 20 bucks. So inflation these days, prices could be a little different, but okay. And then we're gonna pull in this last. I'm just gonna kind of base that whole thing. Start working my way back up with these colors. A light hand, I don't want to burnish anything. This kind of a project, layers are going to be your best friend. A little of that red in there just to make this orange a little deeper. Okay. Same with this right here. And I'm not going to go all the way around with that orange because kind of want it to look like we swirled it all the way through. So we're going to pull this light color around, put a little dark in here because this turkey head is going to leave a shadow. Go back over with my red. Here as well. Circular motions. So I hope everyone had a great Halloween, however you celebrate, whether you stayed at home and colored or went out and trick-or-treated, however. We actually did go trick-or-treat for a little while, not a whole long because my daughter's younger and she has school tomorrow anyway, but it's snowing here, so it was a little chilly for trick-or-treating this year, which happens in Wyoming. It is a very rare we go a year without snow on Halloween. Snow boots and winter coats are usually built into your costume somehow. Okay, so I like how that looks so far. I'll pull in this darker. I want to make sure I get the kind of reflection on here that I'm after. Okay, I am going to put a little yellow, but I'm not going to blend yet. I do want that highlight there. Suggestions of things you would like to see in November would be great. Because I know everybody celebrates it a little different, so I'm not sure what project I'm looking forward to jumping into just yet. I would like to start Tales of the Forest Kingdom by Hannah Carlson. I'm unsure. Doing the same thing. No matter what pencils you're using, the method will be the same between your light and dark. So anyone can get this effect. Some pencils you will have to work a little harder for it. Okay, and I think I'm actually going to go a little darker on bottom just because I need to pull in some red so the letters will match. And that is why we tint and not go in full force right off the bat, in case we change our minds. Okay, and then I'm going to pull in that darkest orange. That looks great. Okay. And then if you want, these pencils are really good about this. You could also take a white or even a white Prismacolor would be great, but just pick kind of where you want your shine mark to be, where you want the reflection on the frosting. Just repeat your stroke a few times and it will leave. Okay, let's go ahead and do the letters. And it's gonna sound weird. Oh man, I don't know if this set is gonna have a dark enough purple for what I need. Love the pencils, dislike the color selection. Pull a piece of paper behind me. Ooh, that is very pink also for what I was wanting. Why do those two look the same? These pencils might not work. That is not very fallish. Let's see a maroon. Let's see what this maroon looks like. That might work. We can probably go. I don't want pink, I want a red. Okay, we're gonna try it. So letters, when you are blending letters, you want to decide your gradient. Do you want dark to light, light to dark, sideways? Do you want, like if you were doing gold letters, you would have your shine in the middle. And that'll give you a good starting point. I usually like to go light to dark, but it is totally optional, however you want to do it. Now, these letters are a little thin, but I'm not going to worry about it because if anything else, I have black ink and I can trace it over it and nobody will ever know I went outside the lines. You want to keep your colors even across so you don't get any weird, you know, purple way up here, unless that's the effect you're going for. But if you're going for like regular word art gradient, you want to keep everything as even as possible. I went a little high on that end, so I'm just going to pull this up a little bit. You want to remember to leave your fuzzy to blend your next color, especially if you're using budget pencils. So I want to remember that I don't want to do just the end of this S, but I want to pull it across. And sometimes I see people get a little caught up on letters. Like this G, they'll do the bottom right here and just kind of not pull it up around and make it even with the other letters. Just a reminder. The A still feels a little short. Cannot believe tomorrow is November 1st already. Even with everything going on, I know some people say this year felt forever, but I feel like it flew. Oh, bless you. My little one woke up, so she's kind of hanging out for a minute while I finish this up. She was a rainbow kitty for Halloween / Belle, but it was a little cold for the princess dress. So. Seen lots of cute costumes out though. I seen a Beetlejuice and then the wife in the red dress. Oh my gosh, it was awesome. So neat. People are so creative. Alright. So keeping even. Trying to anyways. And I will go back and blend these a little bit better. Just kind of getting everything lined up how I want it to be. Before I do too much blending. That was probably a little high. Okay, and then I'm going to pull in that next red. Which is still a little pinker than I like, but we're going to roll with it. Rolling with it. I'm gonna have to try to add some purple, some other places to pull this together because this is purplier and pinkier, if that's a word, than what I was expecting when I picked this set of pencils. That's alright. We are making it work. Please don't forget to comment interested if you are wanting a chance to win the PDF. I can get everybody a number. I was going to do it live, but I don't have a way to watch my comments just yet, so. Oh, that is the wrong orange. Wrong orange. These pencils look very similar, but they're different colors. Like these two, there's just a tiny. Okay, I might have to fix this one a little because I went high. But that's okay. Okay, so once you get all your colors on, you want to blend down. Usually works the best. It gives everything the same flow. Okay. Try to go a little faster. I know this isn't the most exciting thing to watch. All right, so there is our Thanksgiving word. We are going to do the same with happy. Do you want matching words? I think my favorite color to do letters is the gold effect on letters. You really like how fancy that looks when it's all done. I'm hoping maybe I'll be able to do a Christmas page with some gold letters. Show that off a little bit. Really would like to be able to grow my channel. It's a very quiet channel. I'm trying to fix that. Okay. Pulling that red up. I might have to do this in 2 segments. My little one is falling asleep. To get her to bed. See what we can do here. Okay, pulling that orange. Don't worry about the lines. That's why we do touch-ups. Okay, pulling out that eraser. I don't even know how you say it. Tahu. Just quickly cleaning this up so I can show you the next step. If you happen to have this book and color along with me, you can tag me on Instagram. That would be great. I'd like to see everybody else's versions. Okay, just kind of fixing a couple of my blends here that look a little rougher. I could do this off, but I'm really trying to show you the steps I use. There, that is better. That is what I needed right there. So, working my colors back down top to bottom. Almost there. 28 minutes. Oh my goodness. I did not realize how slow I color. Trying to decide if I should just keep going or if I'd be better off doing a part 2. You guys tell me, do you like longer videos or shorter videos? Help me test out the waters. So I'm going to do a couple of these berries real quick. I will go back, put my black ink in at the end. So I'm just going to kind of make a C shape here. Oh, and I went out of the lines right off the bat. Hoping that's what these are going to be. So I'm putting my C shape in kind of dark. That's going to be my base shadow color. Going back with that fuzzy line. Make sure I got the curvature I want here. We're going to take the next darkest red in this set, which is not exactly the most blendy color, but okay, and I'm going to leave a little bit not touched. That is what I'm going to do on all the berries. So I won't color them all for you. That is how I'm going to do them. I might change my background plan. I was going to do orange and yellow, but I got a lot of it going on, so I might lean more towards a brown to draw in this turkey color. Okay, and I'm going to just take my yellow, and I'm not going to do a whole lot. I'm just ever so slightly going to put a little, and I know it doesn't feel like it does anything, but it does. It's there. It happens. Okay. I am going to pause this for 1 minute, and then I will be back to show you the leaves. So hold on. All right, here we go. I'm going to do the leaves in a few different colors, especially because I got to draw in this red and purple into the picture. So I'm going to start, I didn't pull any greens actually, so all my leaves are going to look different, so I will not base them all in the same color. But you can kind of plan it out if you want. Maybe I'll put a little yellow up here. Right here next to these dark colors. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to add a bunch to it anyway. It's just very random. Okay, a little bit of green. And if you don't want green, that actually looks more yellow than green. Let's try this one. You don't have to add green. Totally optional. Okay, I'm going to add some more of this dark yellow. There we go, being heavy-handed again. Alright, so I'm going to call that one. Okay, this yellow one, I'm going to go orange. I'll just pull it in this little bit of darker orange. Silly as it sounds, I'm going to put a little brown on here. Really want it to have that nice fall feel. Then we're going to pick a blendy color. I'm actually going to add just a smidge, because I kind of don't feel like it looks how I want it. Okay, now we're going to add our blendy color. It's a really pitiful blendy color. Let's try this one. Okay, and then I'll pull out a yellow. There we go. That's a little more vibrant. That's what we're looking for. I gotta watch my phone because sometimes I get to talking and coloring and then I look up and it decides to stop recording 20 minutes ago. Never helpful. Okay, let's do a brown leaf. These pencils because I'm assuming means my phone is really close. It's a little bit loud and obnoxious, so I apologize for that. All right, we're going to do a nice brown leaf right here. Not pushing hard. It's just that dark. I'm going to add this little shadow line right here. And these circles I'll probably go back and put with a white Posca or gel pen or something along that line. Okay. Pulling my next brown. Sneezy girl in her sleep tonight. All right. Gonna add another brown. I am a blending girl. love having like 5 or 6 shades to work with here. Okay, and then the rest is kind of your choice from here. If you want to add a little red, if you want to keep it brown, if you want to blend it with a lighter brown like this, just remember it is going to wash out a little bit of that darker color. But you can always go back over it. So, okay. You really want it to have that fresh fallen feel. And I can also pull this color in right here. And then if you also want to pull it in a little more, because you don't want anything to feel like it's only in one spot. You want to have your colors very even across the board. Even if your eye doesn't recognize this green is in this leaf, your brain will pull it together. So, a lot of coloring is illusions. It may not make sense how you do it, but how it comes out is the neat part. I think that's what I'm fascinated with. All right. And then, of course, I'm going to go back with that dark brown. That dark brown, and just kind of gives a little shape here. Put my dark lines I had in that kind of got washed out when we blended. Okay, I'm going to do these stems real quick before I lose this pencil. I will probably darken and lighten these toward the top and the bottom. I'm not just going to leave them straight colored. But having the base color in helps. Okay, so I don't want this green too close to this leaf, so we're going to go over here. We're going to use it as our base. Still on camera. Okay. From here it's kind of your option if you want a green leaf, if you want to go yellow. I'm probably going to lead more towards yellow, but I do want to touch a green to kind of pull it together. Now I put this new green in over here, so now I have to put green in somewhere else. So we'll come down here and we'll use it as our base right here. And then I not on camera, sorry guys. This video took a little longer than I thought. If you're still hanging with me, I truly appreciate it. If you fast forward and landed here, I appreciate that also. You're still here, that's what matters. Alright. So I will blend that out a little better. This is my planning phase of life. Okay, I'm just gonna all over it, just base it. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Just gonna pull that together. We don't want any choppy looking lines. Oh, we'll fix that with the eraser. Hoping to get a lot of things recorded. If anyone is interested, I'm thinking in November, Mariola Budek gave 9 free PDF pages away, and I'm thinking I might try to color those 9 on camera in different ways with different mediums. Anyone is interested in that, I think that would be fun. I'm just kind of putting in my purple, just filling out the page a little bit, seeing how the colors are coming together. Because I think I want a gorgeous red leaf about right here. want that purple to be there. This purple and green will be pretty together. Sticking with that C shape. And then making it fuzzy. Making it fuzzy. Okay. Maybe I'm going to do another red leaf right here. Fantastic. As close as a red leaf I'm going to get with this set of pencils anyway, I should say. They do love this paper though. It's amazing to me. I would love not having to fight the paper. Okay, so I don't want them to look exactly the same, so I'm varying it up a little bit. Okay, just filling in my red while I have it. I will also put highlights on these berries with white. In case I don't finish this whole thing on video. Still recording, 41 minutes. Alright. Again, thank you to Manera for this opportunity, helping out the small channels, letting me color her work. I've had my eye on her for a while. But this is my first book I own of hers and the her dog and puppies. So very exciting to have a new artist to work with and follow. Okay, going back in with that orange. Again, get your comments in. All you have to do is say interested here. Any comment will get you a number to win. Okay, a little bit of orange. Okay, now with the yellow. My phone is impressing me. I'm really surprised. It's usually around a half hour it decides to shut off. That's how come I've never actually finished a page I've planned to on video, is because my phone just decides it's done, it's tired, whatever the case may be. I did print off all our Yellowstone vacation pictures and got those off there, so maybe that helped a little. Okay, quick touch up. Probably should do this part off camera, but I like to do it as I go because I hate when I take a picture and get ready to post it, then I'm like, oh man, I forgot to erase that spot. Don't think it'll be really noticeable once I get my background in anyway. It makes me feel better. Alright. Almost need a bigger tip for this project. My cat is snoring and I'm hoping my camera is not picking it up because it's a little bit loud. Alright, we're going to pull this orange in. Orange, and I'm going to leave a little bit of space. And I'm going to pick in the next lightest orange. Do you hear that kitty snoring? She's noisy.
No.
That's good. If you don't hear it sitting right next to her, then that's good. Alright. Using it as my blender color. If it dulls any of the colors you were hoping to keep, just go back over it with the original. And you'll be good to go. Okay, so that's how I'm going to do the leaves. I probably will end up doing some of this off camera because I feel like it's very repetitive. next. Let's get this other leaf in the top corner done. I know it seems weird to do orange and green together, but honestly, they work really well. Like a golden orange and a green. I figured it out with Prismacolors, like goldenrod with a green. I don't know how well these ones will do, but we'll try it out. That is good. Trying to venture out on my mediums and pencils. I know my Prismacolors in and out. I know my colors. I know my combos. I don't know my pencil numbers, but like I can almost eye it and tell you what color these would be in Prismacolors. And so I really have a hard time using other brands because I'm comfortable with those. Okay. I think, I don't know what color I want to do his head, but I do know he needs a little bit of shadowing here. So we're going to put in a little bit of dark brown. Give him a little shape. I am going in his eyeball a little bit, but it will work out. I want his eyes to have a little color, like they're dimensional. Because we put all this brown down here, I think I am going to do these brown. I'm just going to plot colors real quick. This is how I color on the spot. No rhyme, no reason. Going with it. If you don't like, you can swap up these colors if you want to mixy matchy or whatever, but we're gonna roll with it. And I'm gonna use this color twice because I got two dark colors and I kind of don't like it. Okay. I will blend those out more when I'm sure that's what I'm wanting. Little one is yawning up a storm. Still recording. Perfect. I'm not gonna lie, if it stops recording, I will probably finish it off camera because I think I have shown a little bit of everything and I don't want to bore anybody. These little white dots I will put back in, but for now I'm covering them. I do like them. I even could jewel them if I wanted. Put little red jewels or yellow jewels on them. That would be cute too. But I'm still trying to decide how I want to do my wrapper here. I'm not sure what colors I want for that yet. I'm going to turn this a little. Okay, I know they're not completely blended, but progress. I'm really thinking I need to pull that purple in more. I know it's in the berries and the letters, but it's still feeling a little left out. So I'm going to pull that purple and I'm going to go across the top. Now it's important to remember that yes, cupcake wrappers are striped and dotted, but you're still going to have this darker area of whatever color because your cupcake is going to shadow. I think I'm going to go purple, purple. This is going to take me a full, so I will probably stop this right about an hour. That is like probably my longest video ever. And I hope everybody enjoyed this. If you would like to see more color alongs, go ahead and leave suggestions what you'd like to see. I am a very random person. I color lots of different things. I don't really have one thing I stick to. Never completed a book for that reason. Just adding a little peek in here. Alright, so just kind of plotting out, make sure I have my shadows and depths down here. You pick the color, the other color. Yellow, orange, red. What color should we do? The other part of this cupcake wrapper.
Orange.
Orange? Orange it is, says the boss. Now, of course, I'm going to add a little bit of red. Shadow blending effect. Orange and purple do not go together, so I need a color to pull them together. And that is how we do it. Great pick. It'll be beautiful.
Then for the next one, we're gonna do red for the other stripes.
Alright. And then I'm going to pull in that light orange in the middle. Fix the lines. Kind of hiding that little line a little bit. I didn't leave a fuzzy enough border, but it's alright, it's hideable. Bless you. Alright, and then color I like this darker color. I'll go along with the orange here, kind of make it pop out maybe a little bit. I think I am gonna add some gray. It's gonna sound weird to add gray, but you will see the difference here in a minute. What I'm talking about and why it's necessary. And I might even add it up here just to kind of help out with that a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to pull a gray. I am not sure how this is going to work with these pencils, because it doesn't have a very dark gray, it just has gray. And I almost need a little bit more. We're going to try it. We're dedicated. That is not going to work. How about a black? Does it have a black? I think I used my black on a different project. Okay, we're going to cheat and we're going to use one Castle Art for black. I don't want a whole lot of black. Just want enough. Create a little dimension. Don't want my cupcake wrapper flat. You see the difference in the two already? That is why it's important. It just helps out. Flip it. Alright, just kind of adding some touches. Not necessary. If you don't like them, leave them off. Totally up to you. Okay, I'm not sure what I want to do with the line around the cupcake just yet. So I'm going to leave it, and I am hitting an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. I want to thank everyone for watching, sticking with me through this. If you did, please comment down below so I can give away a PDF of this book. Thanks again to Manera for this video, the book, the giveaway. I will show you her contact info real quick before we go, in case anybody would like to get in touch with her or look her up on Amazon, any of those things. Trying to get it on camera here. There we go. Question, comments down below, and I hope to see you next video. Congratulations to the lucky winner.